way too scary because it looks like you're
We've got two people down here behind us who remember when Nancy and I got married 23 years ago today at Sussex. Good. Yes, indeed, right under the nose of the B-17. Thanks for stopping, saying hi. And you said it wouldn't last. I scoff in your general direction, yeah.
Speaking of B-17s...
Yes, we were, as a matter of fact. What do you have here?
Well, EAA Chapter 70 at Brayton Airpark is going to be hosted, well, actually, no. It's the Lehigh Valley International Airport is going to be hosting EAA Chapter 70. They're based here. You're confusing me, though. Well, there's a B-17 that's going to be here.
There you go, that'll work.
That is that.
That looks like a groundhog going down here, doesn't it? Scuttling along until suddenly, magic happens.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Anyhow, tell us about that B-17.
Attention, attention. Today's Airshow entertainment is Otto the Helicopter, starring Roger Buis, flying in faster than the speed of smell to perform a dazzling defiance of gravity and to demonstrate Bernoulli's principle of lift and Newton's law of action and reaction. Since man first looked to the skies, he had the desire to fly like the birds. This quest began with Icarus affixing wax and feathers to his arms and brave men in hot air balloons drifting in the winds. Otto Lilienthal, Otto's namesake, sailed the skies with winged kites. In the 1500s, Leonardo da Vinci designed the first plans for an ornithopter or helicopter. From the idea, the 2,000-year-old Chinese toy in Da Vinci's plans, a few daring men tried to beat the sky into submission along the way. But it was Igor Sikorsky who was credited with being the inventor of the helicopter and the first successful helicopter pilot. And now, before you in the skies above is the world's greatest helicopter pilot, Roger Buis, showing you that helicopters can indeed fly backwards and do a complete backwards traffic pattern with a reverse lazy 8. And amazingly, before you now is the world's most difficult maneuver in the entire airshow business, Otto demonstrating a perfect hover. But Otto, can you hover, chew gum, and blow a bubble at the same time? All right, imagine standing on a beach ball in rough water, working all 5 flight controls, collective, throttle, pedals, and cyclic. And there she goes. Hope that thing doesn't pop in your face. You'll be IFR, and I don't mean I follow roads. I mean instrument flying rules. Oh no, I just was told you cheated. You used a balloon and not bubble gum. Yeah, Otto, tell the truth. Winners never cheat, and cheaters never win. What have you got to say for yourself? All right. Hey, do you have an autopilot installed to help you fly? All right, airshow fans, boys and girls, pilots of all ages, it's time to take a break from the frozen wing airshow entertainment and add a little flame wing zing to the great lineup here today. Smokes on, nose up, tail down, and kick it, a perfect hammerhead. In the military, that maneuver's called a return to target, and you can see why. You'll stop on a dime and give you 9 cents change. Wonder what kind of gas mileage he gets. Not too good at a hover. All right, and kick it right on around. Bring it on back. It's gonna take one away from us at Airshow Center. Show us a totally different perspective on a hammerhead. Check out those red, white, and blue rotors and kick it right on around. Hey, Otto, that was pretty good. Hammerheads were awesome. How about a loop? No? Okay, I'm gonna make it a little harder then for you, buddy. How about a square loop? Alright, for this maneuver to be a square loop, the track that Otto makes in the sky must form a perfect square. He'll set up for favorable straight across the top, perfectly flat, flying backwards, doing 85 miles an hour, that's 140 kilometers per hour, in a straight line. And watch now as he enters the most dangerous part of the maneuver, screaming it down toward the ground, cockpits filled with smoke, avoiding getting into settling with power, see the ground, miss the ground, look at those beautiful, beautiful rotor tip vortices coming out right where he went in to form a perfect square. Whew. But wait just a minute, Otto, don't get too excited, that wasn't exactly a square loop. Yeah, well, I did say straight up and straight across the top, but I meant upside down like an airplane. You don't do upside down like an airplane. You're getting a big head now. Hey, how about a 4-point roll? No? Okay. All right, too easy for you. Let's make it an 8-point roll. All right. How many of you kids out there can count to 8? Because I need your help for this maneuver. For it to be legal, Otto must stop at each of the 8 clock angles in the sky, and each stop must be very crisp. And keep your eyes in the sky. It's a snap roll. Your engine turn, twist, and shout that baby around. Count with me now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and kick it around. That's great, Otto, but not exactly what I had in mind. Yeah, well, I did say 8 clock angles, but I meant while rolling over like an airplane. You don't roll over like an airplane. Well, I guess you egg beaters think you can do just about anything and get away with it, don't you? Uh-oh, how rude and crude and socially unacceptable. And I'm not talking about the smoke oil that you just blew at us either. Tail feathers away from the audience. And we've got a tail slide. Beautiful, falling right back down toward the ground, leveling it up. Good job, Otto. I tell you what, that one takes your breath away. That autopilot, Roger Buis, can sure fly that helicopter. Let's give it up for him, guys. I say he's got some pretty snazzy dancing rotors out there. I'm beginning to think you helicopters can do anything but Otto. They say that in order to be a pilot, you can't grow up. So do you think you could come down and work a real helicopter-sized yo-yo? I just happen to have one right out of solar-powered. How many of you boys and girls can work a yo-yo? All right, looks like the pilot's getting back into the cockpit, putting his headset on, checking all the gauges, dials, lights, and buttons. Buckling up for safety. And we're about ready to take off here again and get this baby rolling. Yo, dog, let's go. All right, some assembly is required because Roger is actually going to use Otto to wind up the string on the yo-yo. In the military, this maneuver is called a turnabout a point. Helicopters all practice this, but not with a yo-yo, and certainly not this fast. Okay, Otto, don't dig your toes into the dirt. That would hurt. Closer and closer to the ground, round and round he goes. Hope he's not getting dizzy out there. Focus, you can do it. Okay, uncross those steely blue eyes and concentrate. Get your cameras ready, folks, for liftoff, and here we go. He has got to actually keep the line straight and directly beneath the fuselage of the helicopter, looking outside the cockpit, listening to the engine, because if that line doesn't stray straight underneath, he's going to turn that thing into a flying frisbee. Those lids aloft. Good job, guys. Give it up. We have got a yo-dog. Look at you up there. Good job, buddy. Bring it on down now. Yo-yo hook release. I have got another contest for you. Out on the field are 3 orange barrels set up for barrel racing. Do you think you can race around them faster than a rodeo horse? Their record is 14.5 seconds. And Otto, there's a 5-second penalty if you knock a barrel down. And here we go. Coming up to the first barrel, and a nice tight turn about a point around that barrel, pushing 190 horses in a stock Lycoming HIO Nice turn there around the second barrel. Count up to third. We may have a world's record here today. Oh no, barrel down, barrel down. We have a barrel down. Yeah, that was some pretty fancy footwork, buddy, but I'm sorry, no world's record today. Don't argue with me, give it up. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Quit horsing around. The helicopter's been called the horse of the modern day air cav. And he was up there. Look at that. What's he doing now? There's a 6-inch hole in the bottom of that barrel. Levitating that barrel better than Harry Potter. I tell you what, and waving at the crowd. Give him a wave, guys. I tell you what, I hope you don't get that big stuff out of your skid shoe, buddy. Bring it back down. I don't care if you were pushing 190 horses instead of just one. There's no handicap in this contest. All right, get that thing off your skid shoes. I've actually seen Roger, the autopilot, sharpen a pencil with a helicopter before and open a bottle with a bottle opener affixed to the skid. All right, what's he doing? What's he up to? Did he? Could he? Would he? Should he? He did! All right, I tell you what, you win the record. Let's hear it for him, guys. All right, buddy. Let me tell you a little bit about Roger and his autopilot. As the autopilot. All right, here we go. Based out of Pensacola, Florida, Roger's a CFI, CFII, MEI flight instructors in helicopters and airplanes. He also holds an ATP airplane transport pilot certificate. He is rated in single and multi-engine fixed-wing aircraft, both land and sea. Roger's rated in BH-47 in citation jets. Not only can he fly, but he also holds an A&P certificate as a certified airframe and power plant mechanic. He's been flying since 1980 and has amassed 18,500-something hours, most low and slow in helicopters. Otto is a Schweitzer 300C, certificated as the Hughes 269C, original airframe designed by the world-famous aviator Howard Hughes. The military nomenclature is the TH-55A Osage. The United States Army and Air Force used the TH-55 as a primary flight trainer from 1964 through 1987. Vietnam pilots call it the Mattel Messerschmitt, for although it looks like a toy, it has maneuverability of a World War II Messerschmitt. In 1948, President Harry Truman commissioned a team of helicopters to recruit pilots for the Korean conflict and to show the maneuverability of the helicopter. Photo pass. And here he comes down the show line. And we thank you. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of the show. And have a great flying day. God bless America. Thanks, guys. Back to the announcer.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen, the best helicopter pilot in the United States, Roger Buis and Otto.